Hola! Hey guys, I'm headed back home from Florida. I've got about 8 hours to go on this road trip, and I've pulled over here at a rest stop so I can go pee and stretch my legs and also drink some coffee, of course, and also use this opportunity to talk with you guys a little bit about Portugal. So what if I told you that retiring in Portugal in 2025 could completely transform your life?
Huh?
Don't believe me? Well, you could ask one of the over 1 million expats that are currently living in Portugal. If you've ever dreamed about living in Europe but felt that it was out of reach, today you are in for a treat. Today we're going to break down exactly why Portugal is topping the list of the best places to retire and help you to see exactly why making the decision to retire in Portugal could be the best decision that you have ever made. I'm also going to teach you a few keywords and phrases that will make your life a little bit easier once you get there. So let's go ahead and get started. I can hear some of you asking, just where in the beep is Portugal? Let me fill you in. Portugal is located on the Iberian Peninsula in southwestern Europe. You have Spain to the north and east and the Atlantic Ocean in the south and west. Portugal also includes the archipelagos of the Azores, Madeira, and the Savage Islands, which are part of the Micronesian region. Portugal has been gaining serious popularity among retirees, and for good reason. Portugal's expat population now exceeds 1 million foreign nationals, who have made Portugal their second home. It tops the chart at number 2 this year for International Living's top 10 list of places to retire. The mix of stunning landscapes, warm climate, affordable living, and welcoming culture makes it an absolute dream. But is it right for you? Let's dive into what makes Portugal such an incredible option. One of the biggest draws to Portugal is the cost of living. It is much cheaper than the US, Canada, and most of Western Europe. Whether you're renting or buying, housing costs can be a fraction of what you'd pay back home. For example, in smaller towns, you can find a charming apartment for under $1,000 a month. Dining out, a delicious meal with wine might set you back just $10 to $15. And transportation, Portugal is known for being super budget friendly. Plus, it offers the D7 visa, which allows retirees with passive income to live there long term. Now, you guys know that I'm a foodie, so we've got to talk about Portuguese cuisine. Let's start with the country's beloved salted cod, bacalhau. I did some research actually on this word, and it said a variety of ways depending on what region of Portugal that you're in. Some of the ways to say it include bacalhau, 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 or bacalhau. They say there's over 1,000 ways to prepare it: grilled, baked, fried, or in a creamy casserole called bacalhau à brás. Now let's talk wine. Portugal is home to Vinho Verde, a crisp, slightly effervescent wine that pairs perfectly with seafood, and of course the world-famous port wine from the Douro Valley. Whether you're indulging in a hearty francesinha sandwich in Porto or savoring freshly grilled octopus on the Algarve coast, one thing's for sure, Portugal is a paradise for food lovers. Next, let's talk about quality of life, because basically that's what we're all looking for, right? Portugal offers gorgeous weather with over 300 days of sunshine a year, a laid-back lifestyle that encourages you to actually enjoy life, and an overall feeling of safety and community. Whether you love the energy of Lisbon, or as the locals say, Lisboa, the charm of Porto, or the relaxed vibes of the Algarve, there's a perfect spot for everyone. Now let's take a look at Portugal's healthcare system. The good news is that Portugal has excellent, affordable healthcare. Expats can access the public healthcare system after obtaining residency, and private healthcare is still a fraction of the cost compared to the US, Canada, and most of Europe. So if I'm hearing this right, there's quality, affordable healthcare without breaking the bank. Somebody sign me up, please. If you're worried about making friends, don't be. There is a thriving expat community in places like the Algarve, Lisbon, and Porto. There are meetups, language exchanges, and plenty of social groups to help you settle in quickly. And while Portuguese is the official language, many locals speak English, especially in the bigger cities. Of course, no move is without its challenges. While many people speak English, learning some Portuguese will go a long way in making your transition smoother. Let's start with a simple way to say hello or how's it going in Portuguese. You can say hola or hola, tudo bem? Then there's goodbye, which is simply ciao. 3 essential phrases you'll want to know in Portuguese are bom dia, boa tarde, and boa noite, which respectively mean good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Then there's please, por favor, and thank you. To say thank you in Portuguese, it depends on your gender. If you're a male, say obrigado. If you're a female, it's obrigada. Or you can simply shorten it to say brigado or brigada. So the last thing I want to mention is that as amazing as Portugal truly is, I don't want to make it seem like it's all just sunshine and roses. The bureaucracy can be frustrating. Think paperwork, waiting times, and the occasional mañana attitude, just like we talked about in my last video about Costa Rica. And depending on where you settle, adjusting to a slower pace of life might take time. But for most, these are small trade-offs for an amazing lifestyle. So what do you think? Could Portugal be your perfect retirement destination? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on slow travel and retiring abroad. And if you want to explore more options, check out my last video on the pros and cons of retiring in Costa Rica. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao!